Great to be back here out on the weather deck this evening after a week of staycation here in West Michigan. It certainly has been a kind of a cool week, and from time to time it seems like it wants to rain, and then sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't. I think we'll have that for at least the next couple of days before we see that warm up. 13 weather ball is warmer. It is a red, and that means a little bit milder weather ahead on your Tuesday all through the rest of this week.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Around the region, inland, we have most of the cloud cover. These are instability clouds, just too cold of air aloft for the temperatures down here on the ground. So we create the clouds, and toward the lakeshore, where there is less instability, you've got some sunshine. Temperatures are in the upper 60s at the lake, 68 in Muskegon. We're at 65 here in GR, and we'll see a few degrees warmer here tomorrow. Now tonight, with skies clearing, there's a possibility. If you look off to the north, there could be some northern lights between about 8 and 11 this evening, and then again between about 5 and 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So again, there's just a possibility of that, certainly no guarantee. These instability clouds will actually dissipate this evening, so clear skies with a chance to see that, but it also may lead to a little bit of fog formation. And then the clouds will be back with us a little bit later on tonight and during the day tomorrow, and there's also the possibility that we could see a shower. But look at this warm air looming off to our west. Some of that will be pushing through here later on this week. Watch the clouds dissipate this evening. Tomorrow morning we'll start to see some high clouds come on in if we don't have that low clouds with the fog. And here are some scattered showers. I think if they do occur, they'll be over the southwest counties. I'm thinking South Haven down toward Kalamazoo, where you had a ton of rain for a brief period of time on Sunday. Scattered showers then overnight Tuesday night. Most areas will see some of those showers, and then clearing on out later in the day on Wednesday. So a couple of chances of rain next couple of days, but not any higher than what we've seen in the past week or so. As far as rainfall, nothing here tonight. Tomorrow, you can see over the southwest counties. That's where most of it would be through early on Wednesday morning, and then just a few more scattered showers in the morning on Wednesday. After that, I think we got dry weather all the way through the weekend. A long-range outlook for September 24th through the 28th, getting into that last week of September. Very few spots in the country are going to see cooler than average readings as the weather pattern changes. We'll see higher chances for warm temperatures here with average highs right around 70, so a little bit warmer than that. And as far as precipitation, the storm track is going to be to our south, so we'll be between the drier weather pattern and the wetter weather pattern during that 5-day period. Tonight, skies will clear, and there's a possibility of some fog developing before the high clouds come on in. Winds will lighten up out of the north, mid-40s around Ludington and Hart. Upper 40s to near 50 from Muskegon, South Haven south. Low 40s along US 10 and over toward Greenville with a little bit of fog possible. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we'll see temperatures right around 46 plus or minus a degree or so. 13 on your side forecast. After the chance of a shower Tuesday off to the southwest and just about everywhere Tuesday night into Wednesday, here comes the warm air. 81 on Thursday and Friday. First day of fall, Saturday, actually starts at 2:50 in the morning. 78, mostly sunny. More clouds, but still 78 on Sunday. And then next week, there's also another chance of a brief shower on Tuesday and again the following Wednesday. After a pretty nice weekend in most of west of Michigan, we've returned to some of these low clouds that build up in the afternoon but clear out in the evening. Still a couple of more days of that ahead. 13 weather ball, though, is red, and that means a little bit warmer weather ahead each day this week.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Our dog walking forecast has those instability clouds in the inland areas, but we're going to give you the green paw for Buddy. Deborah should be great this evening. Temperatures in the 60s, dropping into the 50s after the sun goes down. Only in the 40s tomorrow morning, and you might have to wind your way around a little bit of patchy fog, especially very early in the morning. But the sun should come back out in some of the areas where the solar energy farms are located. 8.6 out of a 10-point scale to create green energy. A wind, however, going to be fairly light next couple of days. No real windy conditions for the next 10 days either. Planning on going to Art Prize tomorrow. Will be very similar to today. A few degrees warmer, up to around 70. Very small chance of a shower or two, but it'll probably stay dry, so you might be able to leave your rain gear at home. These are instability clouds because they develop over the land areas where it's actually warmer than the lake waters, and you can see upper level air temperatures are a little bit cooler, so that's why we develop these clouds. But skies are going to clear for at least a little while this evening. Possibility we could see some northern lights off to the north early this evening and again very late tonight. Temperatures though only in the 60s here, but there are some 70s and 80s back to our west, and we're going to start to tap into some of that weather as the winds turn around to the south. There go the clouds this evening, but some high clouds will start to come in towards daybreak. Possibility of a shower down around South Haven and also toward Battle Creek and Kalamazoo tomorrow, but most of the scattered showers will be overnight Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and then we clear things out, and I think that's the last of the rain until next week. So warm weather for the rest of the week through the weekend. Just a few more clouds during the day on Thursday. In terms of rainfall, most areas will stay dry, as I mentioned here during the day tomorrow. You can see maybe even down toward the South Bend and Three Rivers area, there could be some showers here tomorrow. And then during the night tomorrow night is when we might see some showers here in Grand Rapids. But all the way around, warmer and drier weather patterns shaping up across much of West Michigan. As far as our long range outlook, very few spots are going to see cooler than average temperatures to start the month of October, with the exception out here in Southern California, and higher chances with less rainfall during that same 2-week period here in West Michigan. Tonight, after skies clear, there might be some patchy fog before the high clouds roll in. Mid 40s up and to the north. Upper 40s to near 50 from Muskegon southward. Up north, low and mid 40s with that possibility of some fog. It will drop into the mid 40s here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Just watch out for some fog late tonight and tomorrow morning. 13 on your side forecast. Sunny skies return Thursday and Friday into Saturday as well. Low 80s Thursday, Friday, upper 70s Saturday as fall officially arrives before sunrise. 78 on Sunday. Dry weather continues Monday, next Tuesday and Wednesday. We have a very small chance of seeing a scattered shower or two.
Summer isn't over yet.
Yeah, not quite. Don't expect to hear about warm up on the way as we get this close to fall, but Chief Meteorologist George Lessons is here now with the details. George.
Certainly going to be warmer than it has been, guys. It's been kind of cool here the last 10 days or so, and that includes today. But we do have a little bit warmer weather on the way. 13 weather ball tonight is red, and as I mentioned, a little warmer weather ahead.
The 13 weather ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Today, not warm. It was in the mid and upper 60s. Average high is 73, so we didn't quite make that. But once again, within our target range, a check mark for our target today. We've done 10 days in a row. We've had a very good forecast streak. Way to go, weather team. As far as our upper level winds, we've been cool because we've had an upper level system just kind of hanging out overhead because Lee over the weekend kind of slowed things down. So this upper level low is finally going to be able to retreat, and the winds will turn around more to the southwest over the next several days, right on through Saturday. So we've got a nice warm up all through then. But early next week, we're going to start to see a little bit of a cool down once again. So back down into the upper 60s and low 70s. As I mentioned, Lee moved on shore into the Canadian Maritimes. This is Nigel, which is way to the southwest of Bermuda right now, and that's going to stay well away from the U.S., but it will continue to push to the north, intensifying to a Category 2 here tomorrow, and then head out into the North Atlantic later on this week and head up as a very strong tropical system, or I should say a strong subtropical system, as it heads up into the northern Atlantic. Quite a bit of wind and rain with that between England and also Iceland. We've had some instability clouds today, but they'll clear on out later on tonight, so that might lead to a little bit of fog in some areas. High pressure will also bring light winds throughout the day tomorrow. As you can see, just clearing skies here tonight. Keep an eye on the northern horizon this evening and very late tonight for the possibility of northern lights. But then as we go through tomorrow, there's a chance of a shower, especially southwest of Grand Rapids. But overnight here tomorrow night is when we'll see our best chance of some meaningful rain, and then that will push out during the day on Wednesday. As far as rainfall, not a lot, just enough to wet the ground in some areas, and most of this will come overnight Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. 1/4 to 1/2 inch, but down toward the Michigan-Indiana border, there could be rainfall like you saw on Sunday down in Kalamazoo, down toward Three Rivers. In case you missed it last Friday, high chances for warmer than average temperatures for the first couple of weeks of October, and equal chances for more or less rainfall during that 2-week period. As far as our forecast for tomorrow, look for sunny skies early on and then becoming mostly cloudy away from the lakeshore. From Holland and South Haven southward, there's a possibility of a shower with 70s there. Around 71 with partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies, similar to today up north. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area, there could be a possibility of a shower, especially the closer you get to I-94. 13 on your side forecast. Warming up into the mid-70s on Wednesday. That's above average. 81 on Thursday and Friday. And then 78 as fall officially arrives before sunrise Saturday, and still upper 70s on Sunday.